session, these two age groups. We're going to have 8 heats of relays to finish this off, 2 for each age group, 7-8 girls, 7-8 boys, 9-10 boys, 9-10 girls, then 9-10 boys.
Going back to the beginning of our session, we had the mixed medley, so 2 girls, 2 boys. This is 7, all 4 girls, and then we go to 7-8 boys. We talked about the order of relays. So most often your fastest swimmer is your anchor, your 4th swimmer, but sometimes coaches switch that up for strategy. Who's in heat 1 here, David?
Exactly. We have Crowfield in lane 2, Fort Johnson in 3, Long Point in 4, Ashboro in 5, Chamelon in 6, Legend Oaks in 7, and Cape Bay in lane 8.
Age group, boys or girls.
We've got our second swimmers diving in, so not as many lead changes in a freestyle, single gender freestyle relay.
Fort Johnson in the lead, but no goggles.
She's making it work, whether they came off or what. She did wonderful getting across the pool.
Hopefully Crowfield swimmer in the blocks will notice that her goggles are off. She just put them back on.
There's a lot of adrenaline behind the blocks, and even though coaches and swimmers practice those safe starts, relay starts over and over, you hear the cheering and your coach is screaming. Sometimes they dive off too soon or forget to put your goggles on.
Exactly. Should have some pretty solid times here as Fort Johnson has the lead here, followed by Ashboro.
All right, Fort Johnson doing great at the bottom of your screen. We're going to win heat 1.
The Dolphins trying to hold off the teams in the middle, 123.07 for Fort Johnson. They were seated at 138.
Wow,
second there was Ashboro at 125.06. Sorry, Ashboro was 3rd. Second was Chamelon at 124.36. One thing I really like about this 10-lane format, Tara, is you're going back
on the instant replay, watching these swimmers dive in, and here they come on the way home, our anchor swimmers. Fort Johnson will take it. Nice job, first heat of 7-8 girls.
I love how you're going to get all the 10 top teams here, which means you're not going to see a whole lot of teams coming from outside the money into the top few spots here.
Yes.
This is everyone in a good old-fashioned race here.
All right, here we go. First swimmers are in. Who's in this heat, David?
In lane 1, that's Shadowmoss. 2 is Hopcock. 3, Newington. 4 is Park Shore. 5 is Daniel Island. 6 is Sneap Farm. 7 is Northbridge. 8 is James Island. 9 is North Charleston. 10 is the Country Club.
All right, and David mentioned at the beginning of this meet today, relays count for double. So you really want to have a strong team. Swimmers are getting excited. Usually nerves go away. You're just excited. You dive in and want to get there. Oh, Daniel Island looking great at this point. Sneap Farm.
And Sneap Farm battling for your top spots there.
Here we go, third swimmers diving in the middle of the pool. Sneap Farm is now ahead. Sneap Farm has now got the lead.
By about a body length, too, for Sneap Farm. Your defending champions here.
All right, can their 4th swimmer hang on to that lead? Swimmers want to wait until the swimmer touches the wall before you dive in. Oh, here comes Park Shore.
Sneap Farm trying to hold off Park Shore in this relay.
Here comes Daniel Island as well.
Park Shore gets it in 108.80. Sneap Farm will take second. Daniel Island is third. 108.80 for Park Shore. 111.32 for Sneap Farm and 111.40 for Daniel Island.
I'd love to see the split on that 4th Park Shore swimmer.
I did not get that, but I'm assuming that was our swimmer who won the freestyle event earlier today. Kara Pomerantz, and she won butterfly.
Yeah, with a new city record in that freestyle, I'm pretty sure. So I think she went a 14 in the 25. So let's watch this last leg here on instant replay. Let's see these swimmers coming home. Oh, these are the 3rd swimmers here. Okay, 4 swimmers diving in. And then there she goes. Park Shore, look for the yellow cap. Such a short amount of time to chase down a swimmer and pass a swimmer. Excellent job to the Park Shore Piranhas on that.
Agreed. It's just a 25. It's definitely a huge comeback, but a big win there for Park Shore to move up 2 spots. Relays count double.
That's a huge win for them. All right, so our next event will be the 7-8 boys 100-yard freestyle. Still in the 7-8 age group, so each swimmer will do a 25. Another strategy coaches might use, David, swimmer number 1 and swimmer number 3 get to go from the block.
Actually, that's definitely true, Tara. Teams will decide who has the best block starts, and they're the ones who are going to go from that end versus
I mean, if you don't have that good of a start, you want to go from the side because the block, obviously you're higher. Chances are you're going to go a lot deeper. So you want to avoid diving down to have to come straight up, almost like that V shape. You want to go out. So swimmers that don't have as strong of a dive, definitely want to put them on the bulkhead end.
The swimmers, and just comfort on the blocks. That has something to do with it too, a lot to do with it. I'm not sure what the delay is here. May have it, hopefully no disqualifications.
I'm definitely looking forward to watching the rest of these relays. David, do you think there could be any lead changes to finish out this session based on how the relays do?
No, Daniel Island is going to finish first on this first day. The question is, what can they hang on to on day 2?
Right.
Probably looking at that 2nd to 4th range for Daniel Island, and actually I expected them to be ahead by a little more. So we'll see. It's going to be very interesting here with. We're not even going to be halfway done when we finish after these 3 relays. Long way to go in this competition.
Heat 1 of 2, getting ready to dive in.
Just a heads up, guys. Since we're finishing up day 1 here, full results and scores will be available on swimccaa.today after the session, along with a quick recap. Again, Daniel Island expected, and counton2.com. Results will also be available on counton2.com, as well as all videos available on demand. If you missed your favorite swimmer racing, you can find their events on demand. They'll be there for at least the next year, maybe longer. And we'll be back here 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for the 11-12s, 13-14s, and 15-18s. Again, I'm David Reeder. This is Tara Boone. Our entire Count on 2 production team doing a great job.
I feel like this is almost this delay here. I don't know baseball, but my boys play. I feel like it's almost like icing out the batter. Like the kids are ready to go. They're behind the blocks. There's a delay. You know, your heart's racing. The adrenaline's pumping. Have you ever felt that, David, with the delay?
I don't. There was one time, and you may remember this, Tara. I was swimming a relay and I was swimming backstroke and I was in the water and then they delayed it.
Ah, yeah, because you're mentally ready to go. You gotta be patient, but then now here we go. They gotta be ready.
Yeah, this is the boys 7-8 free relay. Lane 3 is North Charleston, 4 is Chamelon, 5 Ashboro, 6 Legend Oaks, 7 Somerville Y, 8 Crowfield. North Charleston, I think that's Pablo Garcia Duran. We've seen a lot of him today. North Charleston has done what they needed to do to give themselves a shot at moving up tomorrow.
Wow, okay.
Because they're going to have the best day tomorrow by far.
And North Charleston does have the early lead, so they are, as David said, they have a chance to win it all. There are 7-8 boys relay trying to get some things done here out of Heat 1. Doug Fetchin leads the North Charleston team. He is a seasoned coach with both summer swimming, adult swimming, and year-round. The swimmer on North Charleston did lose his goggles.
He did, yes.
Let's see if he can push through that and keep his team in the lead. I saw a look of shock on a parent's face up there from the team. He's hanging on. He's got it. Finish it up. Finish it up. Here he goes. All right, swimmer number 4.
We're on the way home for this first heat, and that's the Ashboro Alligators. Ashboro's in second. That's Legend Oaks, actually, who is going to win this. Ashboro trying to pull ahead of Chamelon for second. 121.57 there for Legend Oaks. Second there went to Ashboro, and Chamelon was third. I think. Got to hit that pad.
We got Somerville Y finishing up here. They have their 4th swimmer diving in. Great dive on our 4th swimmer, and there he goes. Strong kick behind him.
Legend Oaks, Ashboro, Chamelon, Crowfield, and then North Charleston. And Somerville Y will come in here to finish out this first heat.
As David mentioned earlier with our 7-8 girls relay, with all the relays, there's only 2 heats. And in that second heat, there's 10 teams. So chances are someone from the first heat isn't going to move up into that. Here's a replay.
They could move up into your 8th, 9th, 10th, but not too high up.
Here's a replay of our Heat 1. The first swimmer from North Charleston just really came out of the gates. Got them an early lead.
And that was Pablo Garcia Duran. We've seen a lot of him today. He was top 5 in, I think, a couple events.
There's swimmer number 3. North Charleston got those goggles right around the nose, probably blocking his airways, but he pushed through. He did it. I mean,
he did a good job. It's tough when you're that young. But it's a 25. It'll be all over real quick.
Yeah.
So we get set for our final heat of the relay here. Daniel Island, your top seed, barely over Northbridge. In lane 1 is the Country Club, 2 is James Island, 3 is Shadow Moss, 4 is Snee Farm, 5 is Daniel Island, 6 is Northbridge, 7 is Hobcaw, 8 is Park Shore, 9 is Newington, and 10 is Long Point.
Okay, so Daniel Island and Northbridge both just separated by 12/100ths of a second.
You see Mac Blake there on the screen. Can't miss him with that
breaststroke
gray
winner.
and red cap. Yep.
Well, and he's wearing a cap. I remember last year interviewing him, and he did so well as a 7-year-old and had that like Outer Banks surfer hairdo.
Tara.
And he still, I mean, like, just still got through the water very quickly.
It's a shame that he is, because his hair is purple. Like, that is 100% sure. And his hair is purple. I saw it yesterday. Heat 2 is off. Again, Country Club from the bottom of your screen. Country Club, James Island, Shadow Moss, Snee Farm, Daniel Island, Northbridge, Hobcaw, Park Shore, Long Point, and Newington. And it is Mac Blake getting Shadow Moss out to an early lead.
Okay, here goes swimmers number 2. Great dives. Again,
Snee Farm's right there. Shadow Moss still leading. Snee Farm second, Northbridge third. Gotta have big exchanges here. Gotta hit these exchanges for it to work.
wow, Snee Farm had a great exchange there.
Snee Farm just behind Shadow Moss, then Northbridge, then Daniel Island, and then the Country Club.
Hear the noise in here. I mean, the relays, they just get amped up, getting ready to send in our final anchor swimmers.
It is loud as we're going to anchor time here. Shadow Moss, Snee Farm, and Northbridge racing for the finish here. Shadow Moss trying to hold on there. And as we come into the wall, it is Shadow Moss at 108.29. It looks like Northbridge was second, Snee Farm was third.
So don't pay too much attention to that scoreboard up there. It looks like because a touch at the end. So unofficial on the board. David, oh, now they've got it fixed. David is right.
108.86 for Shadow Moss. Northbridge takes second. Snee Farm takes third. And Daniel Island came up to get fourth. What a relay there.
That was awesome.
See, you can see